Hi guys, I know it's been a while. I am sorry in advance. It has been crazy. Yes, I'm at my friend's house and I'm just gonna do a little life update with you guys right now to let you know as to why. So, just FYI, Orain and I are taking a break relationship wise. We're still, I know y'all just, I know. So please be mindful. I already know in the comments. I don't even want to just try to be positive and sensitive during this time. Honestly, I have nothing really bad to say about him. It's just in the place where we are right now with so much on our plate, we just are missing some foundation, like communication. There are just some things that we have to work out together, and there are things we have to work out individually right now. Ultimately, it was a decision to kind of, although we're still talking, we're still working it out, but as of right now, I am no longer living with Orain. I did find a place. I am moving back to Orlando. I know y'all are like, what? There's so much going on right now. And honestly, it just has been too much. I couldn't even film, but a lot of you guys who are really in tune, y'all already been picking up on the vibes that he hasn't really been in the blogs that much. He hasn't been as active. I haven't been talking about him as much. Of course, we made sure he was okay when he got COVID and everything, but ultimately we agreed that it was just the best decision as of right now. Is it a permanent thing? I don't think so. I think we're going to work things out, or we're going to work through the issues, but at the same time, I have to move as if there's a possibility that there won't be in us, So I went through my hard times. I didn't want to get on camera in the midst of the change, because this month has been the most painful month I've ever had to endure, I've ever had to encounter in a very long time, because we have our daughter. One thing we can't agree on, sorry, my friend has a dog, but one thing we can't agree on is that London is the sole person that we're gonna make sure she feels love from both of us. We're able to co-parent, we're able to be cordial, we're able to work things out and make sure that she's okay. That's one common goal that we have in common, and that's not gonna change. We are both very actively present in her life, and we're both going to make sure that she is loved and not going to feel a difference, pretty much. So, pretty much, I also feel that my time in Tampa has ran its course. I was here for 5 years. All my family is in Lakeland or Orlando. I've accomplished a lot. I feel like it's time that I move back home just so I can be closer to my support. Additional family support. My mom, she sacrificed so much being away from her whole husband since London was born back in December. And she's been with us for 7 months. And her husband, her pop, have been so supportive. And we love that. I don't think it's fair for me to get an apartment. We went apartment hunting. We went looking for places. I found a dope spot. I will be doing a luxury apartment tour this upcoming week, so you guys will see that. But we are deciding, I did decide, even though Rain agreed, just to not worry about daycare expenses and all of that. He will travel back and forth. I still am going to work here in Tampa. My patient actually may be moving to Orlando in the midst of this right now too, so it may work out for me. But I will still be coming here on weekends, and I have clinicals on Tuesdays, but lecture is virtual, so I can do that from home in Orlando. But I am moving back downtown Orlando. I love downtown Orlando. I love that I'm walking distance from Lake Eola. I'm walking distance from my mom's place. Like, all the family, additional family is there, okay? I have a lot on my plate. Orain has a lot on his plate right now. He did just start a freight company, a trucking business. It's been hell and back this past month trying to get that off the ground. He finally has launched his business, and he's finally getting that truck on the road. So he has a lot that he needs to focus on, and I have a lot that I need to focus on. I just think that right now we're not in a place where we could still have our burdens and be there for one another the way we need to be, or communicate. Like, I've tried. I definitely will say that I've done everything that I can before we, I agree with him that, okay, maybe we need to take a break right now, because it's just a lot. Communication, guys, is so important, and when it comes to relationships, so you have an understanding. So when life pressures hit you, that you're not just getting swept left and your partner's getting swept right. And we moved really fast when it came to our relationship, and I'm not regretting anything. He is one of the best things that happened to me, because my daughter is here. And like I said, I don't know if it's a permanent thing or not. We are still talking. We are still, trying to see what we can do to fix things. He is still willing to travel to Orlando, maybe even move to Orlando because he can work from home. He can move with me. He can rent out his house. There's a lot of factors that are coming into play. So it is a possibility that, he could possibly relocate, or we buy something together in the future because that home does belong to him. Okay, so there's just a lot of factors. But yeah, ultimately I am deciding to move back to Orlando, and he 100% agrees and back me up because daycare right now, expenses, COVID, Delta variant, all of that's going on. We don't want our daughter exposed to so much, and we just want a strong support system. His family is all in Jamaica. I have no one else in Tampa apart from him in school. There's nothing else keeping me there. I feel like it has ran its course, me being there. And I've accomplished a lot. I became an LPN in Tampa when I moved there. I'm going to become an RN. I have 3 months left. I'm pretty much done at the end of November, and I am done with school. That's an accomplishment. I had a beautiful daughter. That's an accomplishment. I was able to launch my YouTube channel, and it's creating room for me to live the way that I want to live, and having the support system that I have from you guys virtually, that's a blessing. So I don't feel like this time in Tampa was a waste. I've gained so much. I would not have been the same person I am now had I not moved here and did what I had to do. But I do feel like it's time to move back. So with that being said, I know there will be a lot of comments like, oh, what happened? Or girl, you got to fight for your relationship. Trust me, if we got to this point, guys, just know that I have done everything that I possibly can, from offering therapy, from communication, from everything, to try to fight for this relationship. Okay. But at the same time, sometimes separating, taking a break, getting yourself together can sometimes bring people closer. And if it's meant to be, you guys know how the saying goes, what's for you won't miss you. This will work out. This could just be a very, a large growing pain right now, or a transition that we just have to go through. Yes, I know I made a video that I knew that he was my husband. I still feel that way, to be completely honest. But sometimes things happen, and I try not to question God. I just have to trust that whatever is happening is for a reason. And I strongly believe that, because I'm going to look back from like 6 months from now and be like, okay, I see why this had to happen. This could bring us closer together. Maybe we were supposed to be together just to bring London into the world. I don't know. Okay. So again, this is a very sensitive time, but I do want to get on here because I have built my platform on vulnerability. I am open. I am going to let you guys know what's going on without overexposing myself or giving too much of what's going on, like my personal business. But I do want to let you guys know, so you guys can pretty much stop asking, where's the rain? Where's the rain? Where's the rain? Where's the rain? You guys will still see a rain, okay? He's going to be in the vlogs and stuff. We are actually working on a lot right now, and I think our friendship is going to end up being even better or even stronger if we're able to get past this hump. So we're in a good place, and I actually like where we are right now. So you guys will still see him. Do I know 100% if we're going to be in a relationship or marriage or whatever? I don't know. I can't say that. But all I know is that I had to do what was best for me, and I can't stay in something, pouring into something, and I'm not getting what I need emotionally, and I've stressed over and over, this is hurting me, I need this, I need that, let's do this, let's have therapy, let's that. And it just takes two. So if two people are not in the same headspace to make it work, then sometimes walking away, even if it's just for a short while, can be just what it takes to regather yourself, for that person to regather, for them to realize, or for us to realize that, hey, maybe it's better us we be friends, or, oh, you are the love of my life. Let's work this out. Everything happens for a reason. Like I said, this isn't my first rodeo. I had my share of heartbreak, and I can honestly say that I've grown so much. I've become so much more wise, like wiser. I've been blessed to even have the experiences that I've had. I wouldn't take anything back. Yes, I met him on a Tuesday. He was my boyfriend by Sunday. We was pregnant 3 months in. Like, it was fast, it was very fast. And just because we knew, what we wanted. But sometimes seasons change. And even though we thank God, I thought this was the man, I thought this was my kingdom spouse, I thought this is what, you had for me, and something don't go that way, and you've already gave your testimony on this. It's a very, I don't want to say, it's just a very humbling experience. Like, I'm not going to question God. I'm going to go with, okay, right now I have to move. Right now I need to get back around my support system. Right now I know the next 2 or 3 months are about to be a shit show because of nursing school, driving back and forth, co-parenting and everything. It's going to be a lot. It has been a lot. That's why I wasn't able to post. I still been posting weekly, but you guys know I always post like 2 or 3 times a week. But it's been a lot, and I've been trying to just take it and deal with it, and take it in stride and look at the blessing of it, because apart from that going wrong, everything else in my life is going great. Guys, when I show you and tell you the corner, the downtown condo that I was blessed to get, like, I didn't even think I would get, and I got for my daughter and I, like, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Even when Rain's like, damn, you're like, okay, like, so I am thankful. So only reason why I'm getting on here to tell you this is because I know you guys have been invested in my journey, our journey, my family's journey. And I'm sorry if I'm breaking some of you guys' hearts. Trust me, I know I fought tooth and nail to hold on to it right now. I fought for my family. Just know I did fight for my family, my relationship. And right now, it just wasn't the time. And I had to just give it to God and trust God that, okay, you're doing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to trust you anyway. And that's the message I pretty much want to let you guys know, that, even if you're in this situation and this person was supposed to be the one, or this person is the one you thought God made for you, sometimes we could be wrong. Sometimes we can see it always says, when you want to make God laugh, let him know what your plans are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned a long time ago not to fight the flow of life, So, and I'm at peace right now because I'm able to walk away knowing that I've tried everything that I could on my end, okay, to try to make the relationship work. So I'm not getting on here to bash him, us. He's a great guy, he's a great father. He's very present. I love him to death. Nothing has changed, but I'm just talking from my perspective. I couldn't stay in something at the expense of myself. I've done that years and years and years, and it's gotten me nothing but additional pain and torment. And I've learned from that. I've never walked away from a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I've always just dealt with it until they left. I've always dealt with things that I knew wasn't right for me. So not saying a Rain isn't right for me, but as of right now, when he said, I think we should go separate ways, at least for right now, I didn't fight it, because I was at the point where, like, okay, we've been having some issues, for a few months now. So maybe it's good that we kind of take a step back and refocus on what's important: our daughter, our livelihood, our mental space, our spirituality, what we need to do as individuals, because if we're not whole ourselves, we cannot be whole in a relationship. There's still some wounds from both ends from previous relationships that we were both bringing into the relationship. And guys, I can't stress enough, you have to deal with your wounds. You have to deal with your issues before you get into a relationship. I'm not saying be perfect, because you're not going to be perfect. You're not going to find a perfect person, but you need to be whole before you get into a relationship. Okay, so that's one thing I have learned, is to take things slow, because that honeymoon period, honey, is great and all, but when real issues, deep-rooted issues, childhood traumas, those avoidant attachment styles, anxious attachment styles, when those things start resurfacing that you thought you've healed from and you've dealt with, comes back, you have to take a step back. That's why I'm back in therapy every 2 weeks, because it's for me. You know what I'm saying? It's for me. So I know I look crazy, I know, but I have to get on here to tell y'all, because I know it's been a while and y'all like, what's going on? So like I said, please be sensitive during this time. This is a sensitive time for me and my family. And of course, if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But like I said, Arain and I are in a really good place right now. And right now we're focusing on getting ourselves together individually, as well as being amazing parents to London, and London having the best life ever. That's the plan. That's the objective. If we end back up working things out, then great. If not, and it's not God's will, then great. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just want to get back on here really quick to tell y'all what was going on. Also, school started back in Monday, girl. So Liko chewed me out, girl, because I almost broke sterile field trying to do a dress and change on the pick line, girl. She was tripping because I reached over. It was a hot mess, but I'll get back on here and tell y'all that later. I will do a nursing story time. But yeah, I'm going to post this now because I will be filming like an empty apartment tour. You'll see Arain there because he's helping me move and everything. So like I said, we're in a good place. And I'm sorry if I'm disappointing some of you guys. I know you guys are rooting for us, and you still should root for us, because I'm not saying that it's over. I'm just saying right now we have to be separate just for now, just until we figure things out. I think we're still in a place where we're going to date, we're talking, but I think we'll do it the right way this time. And if it's meant for me, and I know this is what God has for me and who God has for me, then cool. If not, cool, because I know whoever God has for me is ordained for me, and what is for me won't miss me. So like I said, make sure you guys comment hearts down below. If you've been in a situation like this, let me know your story, let me know your situation. I'd love to hear, and I'd love to have like a talk down in the comments below. But yeah, but like I said, please be sensitive during this time. I don't want to hear, girl, what happened, what you did, Arain, why he left, guys, just know I'm in a peaceful place now, and I don't want to hear rude, disrespectful comments. I will delete it, block you, and keep it moving. Okay, so like I said, I don't play when it comes to my family and my life, and you guys know that. So I just want to make this video. All right. So it was hard for me to make this video. I didn't want to make this video like be all emotional. I didn't want to be all cute. I'm just being real right now. Y'all see how I look? Like them braids that I got, girl. I wrapped them and now they're dreads. Okay, I've had these in for a month. Okay, but my move-in date is Friday. So I will film an empty apartment tour. So guys, stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much. The vlogs will continue with my journey. And I just feel like even now, my story has become even more relatable, because how many of y'all have gotten in a relationship, had babies, and thought this was it, and things just don't work out. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to do it on your own. Now the playing field for me has gotten a little tougher. Okay. Like it's just, of course, Arain's going to have my back and make sure we're good and stuff like that. But financially, everything, it's me. So I have 3 more months for this program. Y'all going to see the grind. If one thing y'all get from this video and from future videos, from my future vlogs, I want you guys to be encouraged of it and everything that you're seeing, and know that you can grind. You can be at peace under pressure. You can still have joy under pressure, under pain, under trauma, under hurt, under disappointment, under transition, under not being in your own place, moving from city, moving back, dealing with so many things of life, being a new mom, figuring out how you're going to do it on your own. I am going to show you, because I am determined to graduate in December. I have 3 more months, pretty much the end of November, and I'm done with nursing school. I'm going to show you guys that if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, this isn't a game, but the playing field has gotten tougher for me. Okay, because I'm technically considered a single mom now, right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you that it can be done, and it will be done, and I will walk that stage, and my family, Arain, everyone, my daughter will be there cheering me on to make sure that it gets done. So y'all going to see the grind. I'm telling you, y'all going to see the grind. So I love y'all. If you haven't already, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Please stay tuned for upcoming content. Now, I am moving this Friday, so just give me a few days. If y'all don't see another vlog or a vlog posted, that's why I'm transitioning back to Orlando. It's so much, girls, guys, so much. But anyway, next time you'll see London, you'll see my mom, you'll see the crew, you'll see everybody. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.